So you said after 9, well, that's in 12 fucking hours. Let's turn every other quest off. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Excellent. Let's see what we can discover. I'll have a look around the main hall while you investigate the library. Look for anything you think is out of place.
Oh no, the library. Worst part is I remember what happened in the old museum at the library. So also, I think during the old museum, while you're inside, oh my, everything is still hanging.
Ah, yes. Solitude, seat of the High King of Skyrim. Messy business kingslaying. So very satisfying.
Quite an interesting place this building is. A lot of history here.
It's a fucking museum, what do you expect?
Lead, and I will follow, child.
Of darkness.
Of darkness.
I mean, I'm very quickly looking if I can find any more objectives quest-wise.
There certainly is an ethereal presence here.
Sure. Great that you say that. I got myself
My listener.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I got myself a spectral assassin with me, so... But yeah, no, the Falling books, loved that.
My listener.
But probably we can still store everything.
What prey awaits us? My listener.
So the music is actually very fucking ominous as well at this point. Only reason I'm not actually going to library to sets because we're still storing. I mean, I can move there already. But I remember like having to sleep.
Find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make perfect.
Yeah, if you go for...
Festers in this.
That's actually pretty scary.
There's murder in the air. I can taste it.
Oh, that's what a printing press is at this point.
I live again.
Okay, roll of paper or inkwell. Fucking hell.
One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now.
Oh wow. Yeah, roll of paper inkwell.
I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields of white.
This place certainly can put one on edge all alone at night.
Yeah. Hey, I found this letter.
Interesting. This is a personal letter from Lord Macnarian to his wife. Miles Macnarian was the benefactor who paid for and oversaw the construction of the original sections of the building. It looks as if the seal was broken a long time ago, perhaps delivered and then recovered by the original sender? Whatever its fate, the letter almost certainly has something to do with the ghostly presence around here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's keep looking about, but do be careful. I think the spirit is starting to become agitated. Several weapons fell off the walls right behind me, and many of the dishes in the reception hall flew off the table and landed at my feet. I'm a bit tired, to be honest. Trying to attune my senses to an unknown specter has really taken its toll. I think I'm going to go have a lie down in the staff barracks for a couple hours. I suggest you use one of the other beds in there and get a little rest as well. We're going to need to stay sharp.
Okay. So, rules number one, like a horror movie. If something like this happens, don't sleep in the beds at the same place because it's never going to fucking go well. Ree.
Lead, and I will follow, child of darkness.
You lay down and rest and sleep. You lay down to rest and sleep for 2 hours.
Lead, and I will follow, child
Oh, good. You're awake.
of darkness.
You have to come see this. Oh yes, the mannequins seem to have come to life on their own and have come up from the armory and begun to wander around the museum, while their compatriots have apparently barricaded themselves in from the other side. But no, this is actually what I wanted to show you. I can't explain it beyond saying there's definitely something awry here. They're trying to get our attention, but what exactly are they trying to say is beyond me. I'm gonna go take a look around the East exhibit halls. Why don't you search the Gallery of Natural Science? And I believe there's a storeroom under the staff barracks that might be worth searching.
Natural science. I mean, the staff barracks, like, have fun because I don't know where those are.
My blade is yours.
Yeah, no, perfectly normal stuff. Also, Shalader Stone.
My listener.
Actually, I think I do know where it is. Yeah, no, my furniture is upside down all the time as well. It's just how it's supposed to be, you know? Like the chandeliers, they are from the ground up as well. I mean, that is just wrong.
Has just begun.
Ooh, staircase.
We are bonded now, you and I, joined through the powers of the void. I grow restless, as does my blade.
Yeah, my nose is also restless. Do you hear me bitching about that? Huh? You spectral.
What prey awaits us?
The most horrible thing is that I don't know at all like where to even start searching.
The dread Father works through me.
Did you find anything? Quite an interesting place this building is. A lot of history here.
Did you find something? Yeah, I did. But what are you doing just sitting here?
Interesting. Well, it's clear that we're dealing with the disquieted spirit of Lord Bagnarian himself. Though I'm not exactly sure why he would be upset. The hall had always been named for him, prior to it being a museum.
Perhaps he feels forgotten?
That's a distinct probability. The journal makes mention of a portrait of him that was commissioned.
In life, I
Do you
was
recall
but
ever seeing such a
speaker
painting
for
hanging in the
Black
museum?
Hand, but you have been named.
Not that I can recall.
Maybe you should have a look around the museum and see if you can find if it's been stashed away anywhere. I believe that if we could find it and put it prominently on display, it would appease the ghosts and he would stop harassing people.
I'll take a look around, I guess.
Excellent.
All hail the savior of the Dark Brotherhood. All hail the listener.
There we go, printing press.
Solitude, seat of the High King of Skyrim. Messy business, kingslaying, but So very satisfying.
I'm not sure if Mercer's plans already are hanging somewhere here. But if I had, like...
Lead on, brother. My blade.
East Empire shipping map.
In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named listener. There is no
Higher honor.
I live again.
Museum storeroom. If it's anywhere, it's going to be in here.
Your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
Okay, so there's a debug portal in here. I'm not going to use that. I've actually closed it again as well. But so far, this seems to go pretty well.
Huh. There certainly is an ethereal presence here.
Yeah, I've got the painting.
You did? That's superb. Let's hang it up in the reception hall.
Okay.
My listener. I grow restless, as does my blade.
Reception hall. We're glad you can also put paintings here.
The dread Father works through me, and his work has just begun.
The thing is, reception hall doesn't really make sense to me. If they just say that. Because There's not a reception hall.
Lead on, brother.
I feel like if I use that other thing, it's going to...
Quite an interesting place this building is. A lot of history here.
I was actually...
My blade
Great.
is yours.
And now we rest. By morning, I suspect all this unpleasantness will be over. But we should spend the night here just to make sure there's nothing else the spirit is looking for.
Okay.
I grow restless. And
Lay down and rest and sleep for 2 hours. Yeah. Aw. Can't even pick them up. Oh my. Wait, what does it say? Can't read it. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, give me a second. Van Dendel voorbereiding staat So wait, what do we have to do now? Well, I've picked up the note. So the saddest part is the weapons that are hanging here are the ones I don't have just yet. I want to pick them up. I want to make them mine. I want to make sure that, you know, I can instantly put them in the museum after this. But no, I'm not allowed. Okay, trying to walk in there is just Lexpack Central. Good to know. Jesus.
Oh, good. You're awake. Are you? All right, my friend. When I woke up, you were gone from the barracks and lying unconscious out here on the floor.
I had a nightmare.
Well, I should say so, and it had a good solid hold on you, to be sure. I suspect it was no mere nightmare, but Magnarian himself.
Messy business, Kingslaying.
Oh, he's very enraged and disturbed.
The feelings and thoughts of the dead often come to the living as very disturbed. We believe it's only because they lack the means to fully make their wills known. Did you discover anything?
Oddly enough, the things I found are very much real.
Oh, this is terrible. I had heard that Lord Magnarian had met a rather unfortunate end after his wife passed away. But I didn't know the circumstances until now. And by the look of this journal, he was in great grief right before his death. I must have plummeted to his death from the cliff out back. If you're up to it, I suggest looking around for any clues. I seriously doubt that there will be any out there, as this has all happened decades ago, but you never know. And our work is obviously not finished with the placing of the painting. I saw that there is a way to access the alley between the Blue Palace and the museum on the upper balcony. Here's a ladder I found amongst the clutter that the ghosts scattered about. Just be careful out back. We wouldn't want you to share in Magnarian's fate.
Fuck my life.
My listener.
Okay, so that jewelry case is in every situation. Lack Central, good to know.
Our enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
So the quest marker is wrong. There's at least a ship that I couldn't find before. Alright, we have to go back via this.
There certainly is an ethereal presence here.
Come on. I'll find this outside.
Amazing. To think that this small bit of parchment has been wedged between the rocks, dangling from the cliffs out there all this time. Being ravaged by the winds and the rain and the snow year after year, and it still persisted. Perhaps it was the will of Niles Magnarian that preserved it, so we might take action on it. Burgess Ulfstead, is it? Ulfstead. Where have I... Ah, that's right. There's a stonecutter by that name living down by Catla's farm. Or Morgraine, if memory serves. I'd take it to him and see what you can find out about what happened to the statue his great-great-grandfather carved.
Yeah, it's a long quest. Especially if you have no clue where you need to go. And it only gives you the actual quest marker like after a couple of minutes.
Can I help you with something?
Do you know anything about this contract?
Contract? What's this? Oh dear, this is my great-great-grandfather's name. He was a sculptor and a stonecutter by trade. Passed down through the family to me as well. So after 3 generations, are you finally here to make good on this and collect the statue?
Wait, you mean the statue is here?
Well, yes. It's been gathering dust in our cellar for ages. None of us had the heart to sell it since great-great-grandfather apparently didn't feel right about selling it because it was half paid for already.
Well, I've got it for 1,000. Could I have it brought to the museum?
Absolutely. get some hands and we'll cart it on up there by tomorrow.
Now we return to the museum.
Well, my friend, it seems that did the trick. It hasn't exactly removed the spirit per se, but it certainly has appeased him. I found last night that the spirits of both Niles and Aurelia were wandering the halls of the museum, admiring the displays and taking in the splendor of the building Niles worked so hard on. They seem quite content. You may see them around from time to time in the late hours of the night, but I wouldn't expect any further problems.
Thank you for your help.
Not at all. Just doing the good work of Arcade so that the spirits of the deceased get the rest they deserve. And the rest of us can manage to get a good night's sleep as well. Take care.
Completed. Night at the museum. Finally! I'm going to be very fucking honest about this. I hate this mission. Let's go in and let's store whatever we don't need. And afterwards I'm going to turn every quest on again that we were doing. Let's actually already turn them on.
Very impressive.
There we go. Actually, once we've done the two quests that we're going to do now, I'm first going to look for the people, for the actual, for the guild.
What can I do for you?
This one, yes. Got a couple of items that can actually go through this, so...
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures. I made a wish in the town well.
Why is it not... What?
Golden Knight came to take me to his castle. Oh, does it spoil the wish if I tell?
Yes. Well then, targeted Catla's farm. Makes my life a whole lot easier. But at least fucking Unity Museum is done.
Would it kill you to let a man go about his business in peace? Really, the nerve.
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you.
Can I help you?
Ah, yes. Solitude. Seat of the High King of Skyrim. Messy business kingslaying, but so very satisfying. Your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
My husband handles the indoor work just as well. He'd only hurt him.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, that custom's going back. Well, at least did it once. Alright, let's find someone that can train me at lockpicking. While at the very same time... Not same time going for Delvin.
I don't know. You don't look so impressive to me. I mean, you're no Grey Fox, but you must be doing something right.
Fuck you. You're no Grey Fox.
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want? Always a pleasure.
Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new. Know what I mean? I hope we bump into each other again.
I do so love Riften. I journeyed here in my youth. A thief took my purse, so I took his eyes. It was a fair exchange.
Okay.
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
Also, I wonder what I'm going to do after my after my storyline. I know what I'm going to do.
If you're skilled, lethal, and good-looking. Yep.
Some fine
It's a
armor,
curse.
perhaps?
It's been a long time since anyone joined us. Seems like people are in a rush to leave.
Huh?
All right.
Good evening.
And I will follow, child of darkness.
All right,
What
then.
gives with that case of shadow banish you sold me?
Still have quite a good bit of jobs
Sure,
available,
tastes great.
if you're looking for some
Only
extra
one
coin.
problem. You said it can make the darkness as clear as day. when
Try me to sneak. No, ik heb het Dance the Sanctuary.
The Dawn Star Sanctuary. Is that where you lot are holding up? Tell you what, it'll cost you. A lot. But I can help you out.
Father works
What exactly are we talking about here?
and his work has just begun.
Banners, huh? Trying to pretty the place up? Alright, you got it. Of course you do. Yeah, that'll come in handy. Great. What you want to do?
None.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
I don't care for your jobs.
Tell me what you need. Now that's alright. What you... Yeah, we can do that. Of course you do. Chamber fit for a king and all that. Right, no problem. Give you a big bed, decorate a room real nice.
It's one thing to say
Maybe
you got the
throw in
skills
a
to
few
be a thief.
extra baubles.
It's another to actually use
Find
them.
me if you're ever looking for some extra coin. Bad time. Brynjolf got a personal request from Brynjolf on this number's job. He says we may hit him hard later, and he wants to prep them. Keep this up, and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it.
Seems like
Good
people
luck.
are in a rush to leave.
I'm afraid that's it, my friend. I've done all I can. I hope the place is at least livable now. And good luck with your murders.
Good luck with your murders. I was like, yes, my murders. I've done the jobs for them already. I have no need for murders.
Brother in crime. What do you need?
I'm glad to be done on that job. And you go to the Dancer Sanctuary. I've done what I had to do with him. This should be the last thing from here.
In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named listener. There is no higher honor.
Still here? What's the matter? Can't handle what I'm throwing your way?
Any more available contracts?
There are, indeed. 3, to be exact. There's Deacus, a shipwreck scavenger. Mirandrew Joe, a traveling caravaner. And Honoriath, a hunter.
Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder.
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Alright then. So I'm going to start out with a job first. The numbers job. Ooh. What is his? Okay. I have 0 clue. Okay, so 2 of my targets are actually in Whiterun. I never even knew that you had more contracts if you get to the new sanctuary.
There are some that say the Dark Brotherhood is back, and stronger than ever. That they've made Dawnstar the foe.
Why? Like, why do you get attacked? Yeah, true. Wow. I need this save file specifically. I didn't quick save right before that kill. So when I quick load it, I go back to like the kill before that. And I did actually do quite some things in the meantime, so. Like I did the whole Dove and Mallory thing in the meantime. But I like how he exactly has to be murdered. But you're right, we should just wait until it's nighttime. And have 12% extra damage for playing around with a knife in sneaking damage. And I can already see it happen. He doesn't go to sleep, he just goes to like the bar.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Let me know if you see anything you like.
Well, if there is one thing that I like, then it is that my textures for the roof here are fixed. Why do I like that? Because I actually had a lighting mod that apparently fucked that up.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Whiterun, whom Skyforge. It is set ablaze. Forged in its fires, can
Oh no! By the gods! This can't be happening!
parchment.
Oh, hello. Is there something that you need?
Okay, I like that. Let's do another kill as well right now.
something.
I'm here.
Good the tales of old time. All can be lost. I am still.
Okay dan. We also need to do another murder here. Fun fact, you can actually put the skills in the museum.
One day, you will serve our father as I do now.
And I want this. That was a simple one. Jesus. We've literally done these murders like just back to back to back. And we did that ledger's job, which I need to deliver on actually. That doesn't help me.
You will serve our dread father as I do now.
I am yours to command.
The Dark Brotherhood is on the rise again, listener. I can feel it.
Hail the savior of the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, so they're all dead.
So the hunter came to know the fear of the hunted, Your payment, my friend. Well done.
The next one is also dead.
Ah, well done, well done.
The tale of Matthew.
Those caravanners can be an elusive bunch. Takes a fair bit of stalking to take one down. But then, that's half the fun, isn't it? Here's your payment. Well earned indeed.
Oh, also Deaconess is also down.
Personally, I've always found Argonians to be incredibly unpredictable opponents, especially near water. In any event, nice work. Here's your payment.
Are you my contract?
Just one right now, actually. I need you to eliminate an old woman named Agnes, a servant in Fort Greymore.
Training.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. Go on now.
Well then.
I live again.
So one of the things that I'm going to do is actually do more pickpocketing. If I can actually get that skill up as well, could be very handy, right? Seeing what someone has, eventually being able to steal their clothes and their weapons and such. Especially stealing things that might be handy for the museum.